Hello and welcome again to another episode of 100% Orange Juice. This will be our last scenario, Kai scenario, and the canon scenario for this game. So let's jump right into it. Popo. Ugh. Popo. Hey, that hurts. Po. Stop hitting me, damn it. Po. Huh? Just what are you? Mary Popo. Popo? Po. And what can I do for you, Popo? Popo. My wallet. Popo. What? If I want it back, I have to beat you in a game of dice? Popo. I'm not quite sure what's going on, but I do feel like I need to win this game. That must be the right path. So we'll be playing as Kai, and he is the protagonist of 100% Orange Juice. His stats are 5 HP, 1 attack, 0 defense, and 0 evade. So you can see that his stats are identical to QP's, except that he simply has +1 more attack. So this puts Kai in the higher tiers in terms of stat distribution. Since if we use QP as the baseline, Kai is +1 in terms of overall stat distribution. And being the protagonist, he has an appropriate hypercard called Protagonist's Privilege, which the effect is when you are allowed to attack first, the opposing unit cannot attack. And what this means is that you can use Protagonist Privilege, you can get into any fight you want, and then you can deal a strike, and they won't have a chance to counterattack. This works especially well with when you're fighting against bosses, or you use some good synergy cards. And I'll show you good synergy cards, like Final Battle. If you use Final Battle with Protagonist Privilege, your opponent just dies. They can't attack you, and they'll just keep taking hits until they're dead. And another good card is Little War. It will allow you to attack twice every combat round. So these are, and Oh My Friend is pretty standard as well for Kai. So these three 1-up cards are, I would say, staple for Kai's strategy. Reverse Attribute Field is actually bad on Kai since he doesn't actually have any negative stats. So you don't want to use those. Your opponent will probably use them against you though, so you don't want to increase the amount that are available to them. As in terms of other cards, you just want to stock on these combat cards like Usabit, Rainbow Colored Circle, put 1 Magnum in for good measure. And what? 2 Assaults are also good because Assaults also synergize with Protagonist Privilege. So we'll just roll with this. And it being the episode 1, it'll be rather easy. Although we are facing off against Mary Popo on Space Wanderer, so Mary Popo will be the main threat to us. And you'll notice that we're actually playing against 2 of the critters. The chicken known as Haruo, and this seagull known as Jonathan, and these critters will have the generic critter stats that you are also familiar with when you land on the red squares. But essentially they'll be our players, since Kai's scenario doesn't really have any other characters early on. What I'm saying is, in terms of 100% Orange Juice, unique characters, only Kai, Mary Popo, and Tomomo fit the bill. Whereas when you compare to, say, like Flying Red Barrel, you have Mark, Pete, and Fernet. So we will As Kai, we really want to, especially on this stage, get into a lot of combat. We are facing off against two critters and Mary Popo. Despite the fact the Seagull can actually KO us if we're not, if we get really unlucky. So Mary Popo used long distance shot to do 1 damage to the Seagull. But the Seagull will reach level 2 and heal up. And you can hear that the Seagull has a Pete's theme. We're not gonna fight the chicken. We're not gonna fight the chicken because I don't want to lose stars. Instead, we'll just fight the Sentinel. And our Lollipop is orange, so we're maximal distance away from it. We'll have to rely on using someone else's Lollipop, or just wait until the random warp occurs. And random warp will occur every 5 turns on the stage. We'll go on this Lollipop. And it's an invasion trap. And that was fine. As long as we survive the Seagull's assault, we'll be able to level up. And we're gonna go over 30 more stars next, since we'll probably get 30 stars before another win, but we never know. We can't use any cards, so we'll just go here, not fight the chicken, and then get some more stars. And the chicken wisely chooses not to fight us, although I should really be referring to them as Haruo and Jonathan. So Jonathan takes 1 damage from Mary Popo and deals 1 damage in return. And Mary Popo will reach level 2. Jonathan does 1 damage to a chicken and takes 1 damage in return. We'll reach level 3, and then we're gonna go for 70 more stars. Akai generally wants to go for the wins normal, but on Space Wanderer, you're better off going for stars since there's only 4 combat squares, and with all the constant warping, it's unreliable to try to chase down people to go after kills. Although Mary Popo chooses to fight us without hesitation, and she actually went out on that trade. We can use Tragedy in the Dead of Night, but probably not the best square to use it on. We're not gonna fight. Actually, we are gonna fight Jonathan, since he has 1 health left. So we'll take him out and then warp away. Mary Popo warps away, and then Jonathan fails to revive. Important to note that the critters have 4 recovery value, same as Pete, so you can just consider the critters as a weaker version of Pete. So we will... we're not gonna fight Jonathan, we're just gonna go on this Lollipop to heal up. But Jonathan has a possibility to knock us out, since he does have the +1 attack boost. But Jonathan chooses not to fight us. And this isn't our Lollipop, so we're just gonna put Tragedy in the Dead of Night here. And then we're just gonna get some more stars. So we're at 70. If we can land on our Lollipop or go back to our own, we'll be level 4. Long distance shot is used by Jonathan, so we take 1 damage. Random warp occurs, and we can't use our hyper until level 4, so we really want to get there. We're gonna fight the chicken. That puts us at 4 wins, 80 stars. Haruo is actually gonna fight us, which is a really bad idea on his part. But he survives. I'm not sure if he'll survive against this chicken fight though, but he actually rolls 3, so the 4 evasion will be enough to keep him going for another turn. Now, we put the Tragedy card here, so we got Usabit when Haruo leveled up. And Haruo's theme song is QP's theme song. Let's see, we're not level 4 yet. So we're just gonna go for another draw. And we'll loop around until we can either land on a Lollipop or warp somewhere else, essentially. Mary Popo's at 1 health, and Haruo's at 1 health, so if we rolled a 6 here, we could get a double kill. But we only rolled a 2, so... it's not too much of a loss. Mary Popo is gonna lays away. Jonathan will draw a card. We're gonna reach level 4. And we're gonna go for 120 more stars next. Now the boss did come since Mary Popo reached level 4 before we did. But that's perfectly fine. We might want to use Protagonist Privilege, but it's a lot better to use it when there are other players in our vicinity. And again, it'll cost us 30 stars to use, so unless we're getting kills off of it, probably not a good idea to use it. But you can also use it defensively, because if you use it and then you land on a boss, then the boss won't have a chance to counterattack you. So we're just gonna draw another card. And then that's another Protagonist Privilege, so we'll just get rid of Rainbow Colored Circle. I really don't want to use Protagonist Privilege right now, because it'll put us below 120 stars, which we need for our next Norma. And we get 120 stars now. So we'll go for 200, but I presume Mary Popo will level up soon as well. Chapter 23. Now all we have to do is get the 200 stars and then level up before Mary Popo does. But I think Mary Popo might be knocked out by the boss, so I think our win is secured as long as we don't die. So we're just gonna keep looping around here. Mary Popo revives. And a random warp occurs. We're not gonna stop at home, we're just gonna get some more stars. And I believe next turn we'll be at 200, so if we roll a 2, we'll win. We're actually 1 star short, which is unfortunate, but not the end of the world. So Jonathan and Haru have a little brawl, but nothing productive happens. Jonathan's gonna fight the boss. The boss actually evades the attack, and Jonathan gets taken out. That's 3 Protagonist Privilege. And I don't see ourselves using any of them this game. Just because we really want to keep our stars. We don't have much stars to spare. And that's the 4th one, so I guess we'll just discard one of them. And it's not a surprise that we're drawing a lot of our hypers, since when you play as these critters, you don't get any hyper cards for yourself, so you're only drawing from a pool of 40 cards. Now we rolled exactly 4, so we'll win. And we just continue on with Kai's story. Ha ha. Who won? Popo lost. Hell yeah! Give me my wallet back. No, Popo. Hey! Give it back to me, that was the agreement. Popo. What? You didn't say you would return it to me if I won. Moron lol. You're so freaking annoying. Popo. Hey, don't you run. And I believe this is the only instant where Popo blatantly says something that's not in Popo language. And especially the lol part. So next time we'll do Kai episode 2. We could do it now, but we're already almost 15 minutes into the video, so I don't want to get it too long. So until next time, we'll do Kai episode 2. Thanks for watching, hope to see you again. Castella out.